if you're going to approach me and you have something to say, just come correct and be polite. And when I said that, my manager was just like, yeah, you know, we kind of got to be careful even doing stuff like that, like just being positive, because women do that and then it's like men get to shooting because they feel like it's like literally just terrible rejection when I'm rejecting you, yes, because I don't want the time of day, but I'm not being disrespectful to you. I'm low-key just trying to educate you on how women want to, you know, be approached for real.
Now, the city is, I'm assuming, I'm going to just say it's open, you know, as far as like COVID goes. How were you able to navigate through COVID just being locked down and basically, you know, being trapped in a bubble with whoever you were in a bubble with?
In the beginning, it was kind of hard, I would say, because I love kids. So when COVID had first hit, I was working with kids, and then, you know, the school shut down and all that stuff. So, like, I was being ripped away from my kids. That was something that I had a hard time with. Also because they brought me, like, peace in a way, too, from what I was dealing with. But when it hit, it was just like, okay, I'm being forced to quarantine. I'm being forced to stay at home. I can't do what I want to do. What do I want to do, though? What can I do just at home with me and my fiance or stuff like that? So I feel like it definitely hit hard, and it made me think, like, what do I want to do for me? That's when I picked up the pen even heavier, started writing more, just creating a better plan of, like, manifestations for the future. Because, I mean, yeah, it's been going on for, like 2 years now, the pandemic. But I would say just trying to prepare better for the future, because it's like if they could sit us down and make us do this, this, and this when they want to, I got to know what I'm going to do when they tell us something. You know what I'm saying? Something
Facts.
like that. So, yeah, it hit hard, but make you think.
All right, for the people that's going to watch this and have never heard your music, like, what would be the first song that you push them towards?
The first song I'm going to say is Hate, because that's probably one of my most popular songs. In that song, I'm singing, I'm rapping, I'm talking about God, I'm talking about my experiences in life. Like, it's called Hate, so, like, all I felt was hate when I wrote it. Like, I lost a lot of my friends right before I wrote it. I was going through a lot of, like, family issues when I wrote it. Like I said, talking about God, talking about depression. So I feel like that song is like a really, really, really good representation of me. And also my song called Feel the Real. It's talking about, like, my story and, like, stuff I've been through, stuff my parents been through, stuff like that. So them two songs probably.
Is it difficult to be transparent through your music?
It's starting not to become. Honestly, that was a thing for me. I felt like I was holding back a lot. Like, okay, now I'm finally using my voice. I'm finally singing. But, dang, like, how do I say these words? I know how to express myself in a song, but I feel like not offending people. I was too busy worrying about if I'm offending somebody until my dad told me one day, like, I hope you don't ever think, you know, you need to monitor yourself for me. Like, say what you feel, be yourself in your music. Don't try to hold back because of what you think other people gonna think. And he told me that probably like 6 months or 7 months or so after I started doing music professionally. So after that, it was like, yeah, I'm gonna do me and be me.
Explain how important that was for you.
Really important, because, you know what I'm saying, my dad always been on my side, very supportive. Shout out to my dad. But very supportive, always having my back. But also he was, you know, somebody I felt like not I had to be perfect for, but like I had to, you know, be a certain way, like carry myself a certain way. I'm his child. I want to live up to certain expectations, but not in a sense. So hearing that from him, it was like kind of like a sense of relief, because if I'm looking at like my family, that means a lot to me. My father, like I'm a woman, so it's like saying certain things, maybe like about my childhood or something. I don't want him to be offended, but that's my story though. So it's like getting the green light about that felt really, really good.
What type of head space or mind space do you have to be in to actually put pen to paper? Like, what's that process like?
I low key, I really like writing music late at night, like 11 p.m. till like 6 a.m. I don't sleep. I have a hard time sleeping. I got 1 hour sleep today. But I feel like being in them head spaces where I'm tired or I'm angry or I'm frustrated or just having a lot of emotions, I want to write then because it's like I'm talking about real shit, like what I'm really going through, how I'm really feeling, and it's authentic. And I want my music to literally be a clear representation of who I am. So if I felt like so depressed this day, or if I'm just like so heartbroken or something like that, I want to put that in my music and write when I'm feeling, a lot of emotions at once.
Do you find is it like easier for you to be real through your music and have people relate to it? Because I feel like a lot of people nowadays, they make music just to sound like somebody else off the strength of, oh, that person I'm gonna use they wave to get on. But I feel like when you make real music that's true to yourself, then people connect to it more, and it's like building a more authentic fan base.
Yeah. So I would say yeah, and that kind of go back to like what I was saying when I was 10 years old and I started singing. It was like I had an ear for music and I knew what good music sounded like and stuff, and I was kind of like not as like confident in my own voice, but at the same time I knew like I don't want to be Jill Scott, I don't want to be Beyonce, I don't want to be Mary J. Blige, but I want to sound good enough to have like people want to listen to my music like that. So I don't know, I would just say like just making sure I'm staying true to myself. That's the most important thing, because I feel like I'm in a lane, but I'm not in a lane. Like, I'm in a lane, but I'm not in a lane. So I don't want to be like, oh, she sound like this person, oh, she sound like that person, because that's not what I'm trying to give off. I'm just trying to be who I am and speak about things that I've dealt with or go through. So I definitely see what you're saying, because it's a lot of that right now. But I feel like Naglaa is not one of those. So, yeah.
They say is the most disrespected person in America is the black woman. Like,
I like that you said that. I don't like that that's true, but I like that you brought that up.
How difficult is it to be a black woman in America?
It's so crazy because today my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. And last night we went to this like club/lounge called Persona, and me and my manager, we was walking, my best friend, but we was walking, leaving out, and it was these dudes. They had like, one of them called me like baby or something like that, like, hey baby, something like that. And I wasn't like disrespectful back, but like as soon as he said that, like my instinct was just like, I'm not your baby or whatever. Like, approach me like a lady, approach me like a woman. You don't even know my name, so don't just call me that or something. You know what I'm saying? Hey, black queen or something. We don't get that a lot, but I would like to be approached like that, even though I'm engaged. But you know what I'm saying? If you're going to approach me and you have something to say, just come correct and be polite. And when I said that, my manager was just like, yeah, we kind of got to be careful even doing stuff like that, like just being positive, because women do that and then it's like men get to shooting because they feel like it's like literally just terrible rejection, when I'm rejecting you, yes, because I don't want the time of day, but I'm not being disrespectful to you. I'm low-key just trying to educate you on how women want to, be approached for real. So I feel like that's a difficult thing we have, because it's like when you just want to be yourself, you know what I'm saying, be yourself, and then certain people may approach you, and then if you have a response that they don't like, then it's like now your safety is at, like, I don't like that.